Oh, Hazy. All right, cool. Yeah. Blah blah blah. All right, cool. We're gonna do this heist or whatever the fuck. Or whatever. It's not really a heist, but you know what I mean. Okay, cool. Enhance ability. Yeah, I'm gonna cast that shit. Bam. And I am going to give you the Cat's Grace.
Okay. I shall also cast a spell whilst outdoors.
We're just going Naruto fucking wild, casting spells on each other while we're just outside in this fucking. This is
I shall pass without a trace.
sick. Oh, no one's seeing you, dude.
Just roll a stealth check just for now.
Me? I rolled a 12 for a 35.
Heath and Bannon are like having this discussion, and then like you just full on Batman them, just like they turn around and Zeke's not there.
Gone.
I was going to give you spider climb. Even though you can fly, it might have still been useful.
You'll turn around again and he's just stood on the other side of you. Yeah, mate, what's up?
You've seen what I can do with a spider climb. I've seen what you can do when I touch you.
In his special area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have like a signal, you know, that the mission was a success. Like, maybe if you could, like, I don't know, coo or something, like an owl or like a pigeon, or be like, ooh.
That's incredibly insensitive, mate.
Oh shit! Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean it like that.
That's all right. Owls are all fucking cunts. How about I'll just come in and say, "All right, guys, what's going on?"
Yeah, I like that
like
idea.
a normal person.
Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that.
All right, I will stealthily climb the wall and peek into some of the windows.
You see a hallway that's kind of leading back down towards this region. There's someone at work at a desk. You see working away as a lizard folk.
Okay. Male, female?
Lizard folk very hard to discern.
But the Skyrim lizards have boobs for some reason.
We don't ask questions about that. Going back to the boys on the floor.
I mean, I'm gonna take a sharp look around.
You see purple and white are two Kenku. These two are like speaking in a near indistinguishable language. And then over on this side, you see a lizard folk and a turtle who are kind of having like hushed conversation. And they look pretty like well worn and like they've been on like a difficult hunt over the past day or two even.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna. I'll take lead. Hey guys, do you speak common?
Fucking so offensive. Do you speak my language?
Yeah, I think both of them just kind of look at you slightly like dumbfounded, and they're like, "It's called common."
Ah, sweet. All right. Sorry, I'm a tourist, so I'm still getting used to things here. I normally speak Celestial. But he's gonna be like, "Oh, you guys just come back from a hunt? Like, we were thinking about doing one of those. Like, you got any tips for a newbie?"
This is a sword. Don't get stuck with it.
I'm a seasoned adventurer, but I've never done a hunt before. Because I got one of these babies, and I'm gonna pull out my fucking frostbound longsword. Yeah. I'm basically flexing on the dude.
Roll intimidation.
Heath, is everything okay?
Flexing on these dudes. Don't worry about it.
With Batman coming up, get advantage on your intimidation.
Oh shit! All right, it's still a 13.
They like take a look at your sword, and they don't look intimidated, but they do like kind of seem to know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about, rather. Yes, I can see that you are well equipped.
Oh yeah, I'm well equipped, baby. Don't you worry about that.
The lizard folk goes red on your behalf.
He just starts furiously like licking his eyeballs, just like, oh gosh.
Oh my word! So where have you travelled from?
Well, Hillsfar was my hometown, and got blown the fuck up, which was kind of sad, but you know. So yeah, we've been just adventuring ever since then. So you know, appreciate that was a long time ago, right?
They kind of go a bit quiet. Roll an insight check, I think.
It's not good. It's 5.
We'll put a pin in that as we go back to Zeke up at the window. Last window kind of upstairs that's on this side of the building. You see very much, quite clearly, an office. It's got kind of like built up on this side here, some drawers and cabinets and stuff. On the table are kind of some letters.
I would like to inspect the window to see if it is locked and or trapped.
Roll an investigation check.
9.
It appears not to be trapped, but it is locked.
I shall work upon it with my thieves' tools.
While you're doing that, Heath, you kind of just see them go quiet. You're not entirely sure why.
Is that not to be mentioned here?
We tend not to mention the calamity. If you don't mind, we'd like to get on with our drinks.
Or can we join you?
Roll persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion, I get a 7. Fucking D&D Beyond, man, dicking me over.
Yeah, they kind of just politely decline you joining them.
I'll let me buy you around anyway, and yeah, we'll fuck off. Sorry, dudes. I'm not doing well on this charisma game at the moment.
I'm going to try the Kenkus while you walk to the bar.
Bannon, you carry on trying to hit on people in this bar. What do you do to strike up conversation with these two Kenku who are just kind of like having like...
Apologies. We've tried talking to the two over there. Me and my friend were just looking for a bit more information about the hunts, really, like how they work, how they operate. I hope you can understand me.
You're new around here. Take a seat.
Thank you.
You can call me Torok. And the other one introduces themselves with like the sound of like a wave crashing, and they just say that their name is Tide.
Talking Tide, right? Okay.
We don't get involved with many of the bigger hunts, to be honest. But seeing your friend's equipment he has there, what blade was that?
It's an heirloom of his, something that was passed down to him. But I kind of pull out my sword and say, "Get to the chopper!" Sword, of course, lights a flame.
Both of the like Kenkus like start flapping their wings and screech backwards, like ah! Ah! Heath, you are approaching the bar, and this Loxodon just vaults the fucking counter and starts sprinting towards Bannon. Put it out! He gets like halfway here and he just kind of like stands on these stairs and just fucking stares you down. Not in here.
There was no need to kick up a fuss.
And no need to light a fucking sword in my place. You want to practice with weapons, go to the dojo.
Excuse his behaviour. We're just two adventurers are kind of excited to maybe go on one of these hunts.
Excuse my behaviour, Heath. I want you to talk.
Again, you're going to need to roll persuasion with disadvantage. You guys haven't done much to enamour yourself with this crowd.
That's a 9 and
It's
fucking
here,
23. Oh my god, so a 9.
The Loxodon turns to you. Are you buying something or get out?
Hey, I'm buying around for this whole place. Like, chill.
He kind of shrugs his shoulders. Okay, what is Zeke doing upstairs?
I'm jimmying the lock. Would you like me to do a sleight of hand check?
Yes, please.
Big money, no whammies. 31.
And you are now in this office. What is it that you'd like to do?
Basically, I'm on the lookout for like a ledger or anything that could point out to where Pomu, what he's doing for his next hunt.
Roll an investigation check.
That's a 15.
You see like a ledger of like the kind of like big ticket hunts that are on at the moment. There's like 6 really big ones on at the moment. You can see that the mouth of the abyss. Then you see that there is the Airy. You also see that there is another bird being hunted called Zarptak. You have the Memory Thief. There is the Great Worm, which is actually by Pomu Flintai.
Oh.
Pomu Flintai is going to be going out in 2 days' time. The final one that you see is the Ancient Brass.
Wow.
Wasn't intentional.
It sounds like you just took a big old toke on something, man.
Right, I've got the information that I want.
Meanwhile, in the bar,
Hey, barkeep, do you know about, like, social awkwardness?
I have witnessed some tonight.
Do you think I'm socially awkward, dude?
Are you going to buy a drink or not?
I'm here for you. Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. I'm not here for you.
What kind of ploy are you trying to play?
I'm trying to, like, engage in deep conversation with the barkeep to kind of keep him distracted.
Okay, I think that you can either roll deception or persuasion here. It's absolutely your choice.
Cool, it's definitely going to be deception because I have a plus 11 in that. So even
Sure.
when I get dicked over by D&D Beyond, which I did, it's a 13.
It looks like he's trying to get out of this conversation.
Do you think I'm socially awkward?
Maybe instead of just coming out and asking people for things, you could ask their name first. Or
That's a super good idea. Sorry, what's your name?
my name, I've forgotten it.
That's not
it's
good.
Silas.
Is Silas?
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Heath, man.
Nice to meet you, Heath man.
I knew that was coming.
Heath,
I don't
man.
get it. Oh, Heath man. All right.
He extends a hand to you.
You know what, man? What have you been up to today? Taking your advice, you know what? let's have a conversation, dude.
I've just been pissed off, so I'm going to down this drink, and that's hit me. I'm going to introduce myself, but rather than reach out for his hand, I want to reach out for his trunk.
We're going to get banned from going on any hunts.
This is a charisma check. If you get over a 10, it's endearing. Under a 10, it's super fucking offensive.
So I got a 14.
He goes like, whoa there, big drinker. I think your friend has had a bit too much. Never seen a Loxodon's trunk before, huh?
So I'll come back in. Oh, this is where you guys got to. Been looking all over for you. I hope these guys haven't been causing too much trouble. They're new in town, and I'm trying to keep a handle on them. Oh, you got some decent bandies up. What kind of stuff are we talking about here?
Yeah, hunts. More.
What's up with him?
I'm just gonna like turn around and be like, we're wasted. Don't worry about it.
The Loxodon is kind of having a conversation with Zeke, and he explains like the hunt board to you. But if you're feeling really brave, the gold tier, and he points to these 6 hunts that are laid out.
Oh, dude, yeah, we were thinking about doing a hunt tomorrow. I think we're pretty good at this shit. Which one do you think we should do?
I like the idea of the big ticket items. I mean, we're no slouches in combat, despite the obvious buffoonery that seems to follow these two around. The worm one stands out to me, but I think that's just my bird nature. Should Heath roll an intelligence check?
Yeah, I think it's either insight to get what Zeke is laying down.
Oh, fuck you, baby, that's a 23. That's a nat 20.
Cool. You perfectly understand that you know the look from Zeke is like, I definitely found the info, and you're like picking up, okay, this worm thing is the guy we're looking for. Roll a deception check with advantage as well.
He also picks up that Zeke's like, shut the fuck up. Because we're going to blow this fucking thing.
So 28.
You managed to like completely hide the fact that you're like digging and stuff. Come tomorrow, you put down 1,000 gold each, and on completion, you get 2,000 back.
You guys are down for that, aren't you?
Fuck yeah, man! As soon as I sleep off this hangover.
We'll swing by tomorrow then.
Bannon's already started to kind of like wander out the door.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Bannon's.
I drink. I don't drink, so I thought I'd have a drink.
Yeah, you lit a sword.
I want to show the birds my sword again.
Wait, you didn't set it on fire, did you?
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he scared the shit out of me.
Surely you've got to understand that birds are terrified of fire, right?
What do you mean?
Maybe the walk will sober him up a little bit.
No. Hold on. Let me tell the story. While you were away, we went to speak to the giant turtle and the lizard. He upset them.
Yeah,
so
I was
went
socially
to
awkward.
speak. Move his finger down your lips as well. Telling a story. So I went over to the birds, and I thought I'll show my sword. I say, "If you to chopper," a little, but I moved away, and they started flapping, and then Big Elephant Man came charging towards me. So I lit it. I went to the bar. I had a drink. And now I'm like this.
Heath is going to cast Aura of Vitality. And
No, you're not giving me anything, damn it.
Roll a con save with advantage.
So 24.
It's as if it's 2 days later, like from a hangover.
Is it like he flies through those 2 days in about 5 seconds?
Yeah. Like literally, like
I just point at him. Don't let me drink again.
well, at least now we know, buddy. Now we know.
Yeah, so the Great Worm is Pomu's hunt. He's organised the whole thing. I actually went upstairs and broke into an office, and there was like a list of all of the hunts and who they were actually being run by and what they were for as well. A brass dragon, there's a hydroloth, legendary phoenix, a couple of rokes, also 4 Hezru. What is a Hezru, by the way?
whoever has the best arcana, roll with advantage.
Okay, I don't think I can get more than a nat 20.
My mother-in-law was a Hezru.
Hezru are like these demonic frogs from the abyss. You know it's another plane. You also know that like they shouldn't be around here. So if someone is hunting Hezru, there's something up with that. Anyway, enough about the Hezru. Back to the worm. Roll me I think it would be Arcana still.
You could check D&D Beyond, but I got another nat 20.
Another natural 20. I saw it. I was like, fucking hell.
They are a gargantuan worm. And you know they are known for like digging through earth and fucking shit up. You know that the 3 of you against that, life-threateningly hard.
It is gargantuan. It is something that we wouldn't be able to take on.
Whoa. Speak for yourself there, Bannon. I reckon I could polymorph it.
That's an interesting statement.
I'm thinking if there is some way that basically we could turn it into a chicken and then throw it off a cliff.
Oh, fuck. We could turn it into a chicken. I could fly like 600 feet into the air.
Exactly.
And then throw it. All right. Let's, you know what? Let's discuss this more over a drink.
That sounds good, man. I'm excited. This sounds
I'm
sweet.
excited now. This is turned from a shit plan to a fucking great plan. You know what? Actually, thinking about this, it's like we go fight this massive fucking creature to gain the trust of some dude who we tell him to vote in an election so that the fish people who are the crew on a ship of a woman we're trying to hire won't quit, which will save us like $2,000 in the long run. So we can either just pay the $2,000 extra and not bother with any of this, or we can go and have a fucking sick adventure and kill a giant worm.
Oh, about you guys, but the second one does sound more fun.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Oh, fuck, we're here. We're at the pub.
Oh, shit. Oh, cool. All right.
As you enter, it's much livelier than it was last time you saw it in the morning light. And you see Malia, the female halfling innkeeper behind the bar. You see a female elf stood back and kind of just having a drink by herself. You see a group of a few gnomes that are kind of like having a bit of a game of cards. You see Loxodon and a lizard folk who are kind of having a bit of a boisterous time, kind of like pushing each other in the chest a lot and having a lot of like big belly laughs. And lastly, you also see, of course, our good friend Edmund just sloshed at the bar, and a group of Kuatoa who are outside having a few drinks. You do recognise definitely a couple of them. It's not the like foreman who was down there at the docks himself, but it's a few of like the younger Kuatoa who are down there who've kind of just re-entered and grabbed a table.
Heath's going to pull out an instrument that he has that's super vague. Heath is going to pull out his lute and he's just going to start shredding away a little bit. Yeah, it's like a Guitar Hero guitar, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. Who takes your fancy?
I'll get a beer. You want a beer, Heath? Bannon, what do you want?
Well, hopefully it's not as strong as the other one. If it is, I'll take my time with this one.
He's gonna like kind of do that like whole waving, waving in front of his throat kind of thing. It was like just get him like a diet fucking something.
Oh, sure, Heath. That'll be fine.
So I'll get 3 snake bites. Care to partake in one? It's kind of a fresh invention. Thought I'd give it a go.
Roll a charisma check with advantage. You're absolutely fine. Sure, why not? Erendis, nice to meet you.
What are you doing around these parts anyway?
Aye, I've been here a few months now. Been enjoying a few of the hunts.
Well, not done it before, but thought we'd give it a go. We're going to start easy and we're just going to go straight for the great worm.
Oh, big hunters. I guess drinks are on you then.
Actually, they're on my bard friend over there.
He's literally like fucking jamming out, playing the lute, pointing at you, like going like, "There's some gold," like pointing at some other guy that's like jamming out to the tune, and just be like, "Oh, there's some gold." Like kind of actually feeling good that he can create a bit of an atmosphere with his jams. So he's like getting people drinks and shit left, right, and centre.
I mean, you say you've done a few of the hunts yourself? Gone for any of the big ticket items yet?
It's not my game, that. I'm significantly in the bronze tier, definitely. A bashed up scimitar is nothing like the finery of the magic items you guys have.
To be honest, I literally just bought this morning, so I don't even know if it fucking does anything.
You didn't even buy it.
I'll give her a cheers, and I shall collect the drinks and scoot on over.
Okay, cool. And what'd she say?
No, is what
Oh.
she said. Yeah, she's not a big ticket hunter. She just does like packs of wolves and things like that.
Maybe I could drum up a little ditty about the old worm here, and we could make it seem not so bad of a deal.
So give me a performance check, I think.
Oh God, for fuck's sake. It's a fucking natural 1, but with a +7, so that's an 8. I'm going to cast on myself enhance ability. So I get advantage on this now, if that's okay, DM?
Roll one more.
Sorry, I'm doing performance, aren't I? Fuck's sake, it was a 2! Oh my God! Oh.
You like start singing and
Like
like,
inspiration.
Yeah, and now I bardic inspiration. So that's a 9 + 5, so that's a 14 now.
and you notice like a few people like kind of like like hum along with it a little bit, but it's not like it's an immediate banger.
Shall we invite those Kuatoa guys over for a drink or sit down and a chat?
You go up to this group and they're like playing a kind of fantasy variant, kind of like a variant of Pool meets the board game Mousetrap. Like one of them puts their beer down, notices Heath kind of approaching. That's a good song, mate. Keep playing.
Hey, how's it going, guys? You guys are part of Kaz's crew, right?
Yeah, Tim is, I think.
Oh, nice. We were down at the docks this morning, working to charter a ship to try and cross the cut. Yours is the only one going. You guys are fucking brave cunts, I'll give you that.
Give us a performance check with advantage.
Yeah! So 17.
Yeah, well, it's all just in a day's work, I guess. We do what we have to.
You're the fucking lifeblood of this city, mate. You keep everything running, man.
Their demeanour towards you changes as you're kind of like putting on these airs. You want a game?
I mean, I've never played before, but I'll give it a go.
You can roll your own history check to see if you ever played this game.
I'll do the same if that's okay. Wait, not one. And that was a +3 as well, so 4.
You, much like Zeke, haven't seen this game played.
I like new games.
Well, it's really easy. You got to hit the jack up through this spiddly bop, and then you're gonna try and hit those balls that are up on that level. Yeah, it's pretty fucking convoluted, but he explains it in fairly good manner.
What's it called? Phasing.
It's called Basin. Yeah. You guys are just about to kind of engage in a game of Basin, and we'll leave it there for next time.